Okay, then I'm going to be sharing a key strategy, okay, that members of our community have been using to, you know, generate income for themselves, okay, within the financial market. Okay, so this strategy is um completely an automated process, and this strategy also doesn't require you to be a professional trader like me in the financial market. It doesn't require you to have any technical skill. Okay, basic the basic working or the basic application of this strategy is is technology. Is technology. So the value here is that we have the opportunity to leverage on technology, to build a very viable, source of income, alternative source of income for ourselves. And now we know and we realize that more than ever before, the need for people to create a passive system of generating income has never been more, impulsive, has never been more required than the times when we are in. It's particularly important for people, those of us, especially in our community, what we focus on is how do we generate wealth? How, we'll try and practice, learn and practice the principle of wealth generation. And we know that people who have been wealthy basically make money passively. People today that are wealthy make money passively. So one of the things we have been doing is to see how do we exploit the financial market to create a passive system or a passive process of money making. So that's what our call tonight is all about. I'll be doing a breakdown of all of this. So what I would ask of you is your attention. It's just going to be some 30, 40 minutes of this presentation. I need your rapt attention. I need you to, listen to listen to this information, pick what is not said that could be valuable, see how this information tonight can be applicable to your financial, um, to your finance, okay, to your finance. So uh, tonight I'm going to be sharing with, let me give give you a quick background into this conversation tonight. So I think about 3 years ago, I I had to go and meet a friend of mine, a young man who I had known for a while, and I have been monitoring him, and I saw he was making a lot of progress, in a segment of the financial market, that's the cryptocurrency market. So I approached him and I told him, you may not know, but I've been observing, I've been, monitoring what's going on with your business, and I've been seeing the progress you are making. And I told him I would like to learn from you. So what was this young man basically doing? What he was doing basically was just investing in the crypto market. Okay, studying and analyzing, viable projects in the crypto market and putting in money early into them before they shoot up. So 2 years ago, for me, my no the my approach to the financial market changed a bit. I started studying, analyzing, okay, assets within the crypto market space that have, a good potential for growth. And I started putting investments in them. They were not all too, expensive or massive investment. Some of them could be as low as $100, $50, $200, $300. I think at any point in time, the maximum I ever did was like 500 or $600 on one single asset. Okay. And fast forward 2 years later, uh, I've been able to grow multiple portfolios and into tens of thousands of dollars. Okay. Now, why am I sharing with you tonight? Because the crux of this information is how we can leverage the crypto market, for our financial gains. Now, you may ask what is crypto market? Perhaps you know little or nothing about the crypto market, or you've heard of crypto market, you've even had people make money in the crypto market. Or maybe you have even tried your hand on it, you have made money, or maybe you have even lost. You know what? I don't know what experience you have had, but the crypto market, regardless of what experience people have or not, the crypto market remains viable, a viable, segment of the financial market. The crypto market remains the future of the financial market. Okay, so the cryptocurrency market is a market that was born as a result of the emergence of the blockchain technology in over a decade ago now, around 2006. We had the first programming and the first development of the first digital currency the world has ever known, called Bitcoin. After Bitcoin, several other coins have emerged and have been created, into the crypto market space. And all of this, a good number of these cryptocurrencies or tokens or coins, they assume the form of a project, okay, that have very economical use cases. And these projects are also projects that are, what do you call it, are disrupting the various industries. So we have all of these projects, and then they create tokens from this project, and then they become instruments in the cryptocurrency market. So they have growth values, they are their security, and so on and so forth. Now, in less than 20 years of the creation of the cryptocurrency market, the value of this market has grown to over $2 trillion in market capitalization. $2 trillion in market capitalization. That's really massive. Okay. And like I said, the future of money as we know it today is digital, and the whole cryptocurrency market is the exact future of money that is staring us in the face. Now, how do we make money in the cryptocurrency market? A lot of us may not know, but I quickly add to this what I'd already said, that the cryptocurrency market is as legit as the banking industry, is as real as your fiat money, as your naira, as your dollars that you trade, or as your UK pounds that you spend. Okay, is as real as that. Okay, so it is just what all of us know that we have. All of us know that we have. I don't know how many years ago, there was nothing like Facebook. Facebook has changed the way we know, what do you call it? Messaging and stuff like that. The way people connect. Some years ago, there was nothing like Uber, but Uber has come and changed the whole concept of taxing and cabbing, So the cryptocurrency industry is emerged, and to not to recognize or to deny it is to live in a sense of self-denial. Okay, so having said this, I only said that for us uh, realize and understand that, okay, the cryptocurrency market is a real market. So the money there is real money. Okay. You only need to understand, know, have a knowledge of how this market actually works. So how do people make money in the cryptocurrency market? I'll quickly run through all of that quickly. How do people make money in the cryptocurrency market? So basically, there are a whole lot of things people do. There are a whole lot of things people do to make money in the cryptocurrency market. From the complex process to the very, very non-complex process. But really, uh,
Okay, so my slide is visible now, I believe.
Of course, go ahead.
Okay, okay. So, sorry for that brief interruption. I apologize. Took me some time to change device. So now we can keep muted, please. So now what I was explaining before I went off is the fact that, you know, there are different ways people can actually leverage and make money in the cryptocurrency market passively. Now, I did say the first thing I was talking about is the fact that you can create your own token, you can create your own coin, you can create a project, and I was going to mention AXS. AXS, okay? AXS is actually a token created on a gaming project, and this year is one of the biggest assets in the cryptocurrency market or in the financial market that made its biggest move. I think over 8,000% within the past 6 months. It has moved by 8,000%. So imagine you are putting $100 to buy AXS just some months ago. It requires a lot. Some of them could be capital intensive because of the kind of frames of, you know, computers that are required to mine, the servers, then the energy it consumes. Okay, even then we have some micro mining. Micro mining are basically the kind of mining you do, or what we call farming. Okay, that you do on one exchange or the other. Okay, but what you can also do is you can invest. So, okay, by the way, what we call mining or farming is, you know, a process of just acquiring some asset or coin at this, you know. So if for mining, it requires you solving some, you know, mathematical solution, providing mathematical solution to the process of decoding, and once you solve those mathematical solution problems, they reward you with some tokens or with some coins. But when it comes to farming just there's a project on ground. People are this project has good potential. So you use another coin or another token, you know, and you stake it to farm the new coin or token that they are about to release. So when you stake an existing token to farm another token, they give you a particular quantity of the new token. And if tomorrow the value of that token grows, you know, you make some good money from it. Then investment just has to do with you creating portfolio, buying assets that you have analyzed that are viable, they have fundamental basis, they have good technical basis, and then you just purchase them and you can hold them for as long as you want. Now, I mean, I've done that, and I can give you, maybe if I have time, I can show you one of my portfolios, just one of it, okay? So that you see how this process goes. And then we talk about trading. Trading requires you to have at least technical skill. You need to know when is the best time to buy, when is the best time to sell. That's what trading involves. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you see, whether you're going to trade, you're going to invest, they require some basic skill and knowledge for you to be able to make money through all of these means. So that means you have to be actively engaged. You have to actively engage the market. You have to actively be involved with the market. So where does this whole idea of making money from the cryptocurrency market passively comes in? Okay, so 4 years ago, some guys came up with a solution in the cryptocurrency space that can help people to actually trade the cryptocurrency, make money through an artificial intelligence robot. Okay, so I mean, I was seeing a video early this morning, and there's this professor of physics who was talking about how robots, technology, artificial intelligence, machines are really going to dictate the human future, the human life. It's so amazing that these things were predicted and these things are happening as we speak. Okay, we have self-driving cars. Who could ever? I mean, a lot of us would have argued that there would ever be a self-driving car today, a car that takes instruction from you and just begins to drive. But we have it in the world today. So what these guys did was to create an artificial intelligence robot that can take trading decisions on behalf of human beings. This technology is amazing. It's so unique. It's so unique. So now I'm going to be giving you more information about this technology. The name, it's an application called RoyalQ. Now, what is RoyalQ? RoyalQ is an artificial intelligence application that's available on mobile devices. And the unique thing, there are three key things that are unique to this particular application. Number one is the fact that it uses the quantitative analysis. It uses what you call quantitative analysis, which is an age-long strategy used by hedge fund people in the financial market space, to actually trade. Quantitative analysis is as old as over 100 years in terms of strategy. So we have seen a lot of traders, hedge funders, who have been successful. The secret and the reason behind their success trading is the quantitative analysis or analytical strategy that they use. Now, the second thing is the dollar cost average application, which is infused into the process of trading of this application. So you may not understand what dollar cost average means, but let me tell you what it does. The dollar cost average is a strategy of optimizing profitability in a trading environment. So it only ensures that you maximize your profit, taking an average cost at every transaction that you make. Okay. Now, then the fact that the RoyalQ application is very safe to use, very, very safe to use. Okay. Now, what are some of the key benefits when you use RoyalQ application? See, don't forget that I said we have identified this as a strategy for creating, a passive income or an alternative source of income. Okay, so meaning that you essentially don't have to be involved in this whole process of trading. So what that does, I keep telling people, is that it has brought you and people like me who are professionally traders. It has brought us to a level playing ground. It has brought us to an equal ground. Okay, so with this application, you use it and you make money the same way a professional will go into the market, trade, and also make money. Now, but why should you use this RoyalQ app? The first thing we identified when we were researching RoyalQ and taking the decision to introduce and recommend it to our community is we found out that our money is secured in our account, meaning that we are not required to take our money and send it to a third party. So we are not sending money to a third party to trade and give us profit at a given time or at an agreed time. Okay, we all know the risk associated with that now, especially if you're in Nigeria. There are a lot of people who have ignorantly given money out to people who have no substance, who have no idea about trading. You know, they just dangle the carrots before people. People fall into the trap and they end up being pounced. They end up being pounced. Okay, so with RoyalQ, the first thing we saw is that people's money will be saved in their accounts. So that makes it good. So no, our money is not going to leave our own hands. Our money is not going to leave our own account. It's not going to leave our own purse. It's going to be right there with us. So, okay. Now there is a process. There's a process that has been put in place to ensure that this application is able to assess, is able to read your money in your account and then trade it without it having access to that account. So number two is that we also realize that with this application, people have access to their money at any time. I remember somebody reached out to me today and said, oh, I have someone who started RoyalQ. Unfortunately, he has urgent need for money and he has liquidated his fund in his trading account. And you know, it's as safe as that. So that guy has already started trading with RoyalQ, using RoyalQ to trade, and then he has an urgent need for funds, and he was able to, on his own, go into his Binance trading account, and he liquidated the money he had there. Okay, so you can. Then another value we found while we were researching is the fact that the process is automated, meaning that people don't need to disrupt their financial life or disrupt their professional life because they want to create another source of income with RoyalQ. So with RoyalQ, you select a strategy and then it trades automatically for you. Okay. Number four rather, is that you can withdraw your money at your discretion. So there is no contract, there is nothing binding you, telling you, sorry, you will not be able to, once you start trading, you'll not be able to withdraw your money until XYZ period. Okay? With RoyalQ, you can withdraw your money anytime you choose, you see the need to do that. I mean, I just cited a case in reference as touching this particular point. Now, this one is perhaps for me was the one that raised my eyebrow. Okay, the one that had me raise my eyebrow. Now, what is that point? We discovered that with RoyalQ, the programming of this artificial intelligent robot has been done to ensure that the robot does not lose any trade it picks on your behalf. The robot, let me rephrase that, does not have the capability to lose any trade that it picks for you in the market. So there is only one destiny any trade this robot picks for you has, and that is to make profit. Now, there are situations where he picks some trades, and the trades, after picking them, maybe they begin to perform downwardly, or when the prices begin to go down. In such a scenario, this robot is going to wait for the price of those assets that it has bought for you to go back up, and once it goes back up, it's going to sell it in profit for you. So if it's going to take you 2 months before it goes back up, it will wait. If it takes you 3 months, it's going to wait. If it takes you 6 months, it's going to wait. Now, the interesting thing is that in this process of waiting, okay, in this process of waiting, there are times, you especially if you are trading multiple coins, you will have other coins making profit for you, Now, how much profit can I make using this application to trade in the crypto market? Now, we must tell you, because there's nothing to hide to people here. This community is about helping people with this kind of information that can help them that can add value to them. Okay. Past results is not indicative of future outcome. It's important to know. But for an application that has been consistent, producing results consistently for the past 4 years, I tell people that confidently 5 to 20% is what you can estimate on a monthly basis. I'm not saying 20%. I'm not saying certain is going to give you 20% every month or 10% every month. But I'm telling you that, see, I mean, I've used this robot in its worst case scenario. That's when the market was really down. And even at that kind of time, I think for my account then, I still made about something close to 20% in that month. So because the market is the market, it's a volatile, dynamic market. So there's nothing given, there's nothing constant about the prices of these assets. So you see them, they are very liquid. You see them moving up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's, in fact, it's the liquidity that we need to make money. That's the financial market for you. You need liquidity of asset or any instrument you're trading for you to make money. Otherwise, it's really going to be difficult. So 5 to 20% is a realistic projection you can make. Okay, it's a very realistic projection you can make. Now, what you need to do to use RoyalQ is simple. Okay, like I said, when you come in and you connect on to a strategy. Now, part of our research is to check on RoyalQ and identify what are some of the strategies that are very viable, very profitable, that people can use in our community. So we identified one of them. And the name of that strategy is called JD Winner. That's the name of that strategy. Now, the JD Winner is actually one of the strategies that helps people to make money. So that's the strategy that automates the whole process of making money from the crypto market using RoyalQ. And of course, with this trading strategy, the minimum you need in your trading account to start trading is about $155. Okay, and of course, we have estimated 10 to 30% in a given month, 10 to 30% in a given month with this particular strategy. Okay, it could be less, sometimes it could be more, but these are some of the realistic facts that we have, having used this particular strategy for over 3 months. Okay, so how exactly does this robot work? I'm going to show you that right now. How does it work? Let me show you that on my phone. So this is me, and this is, my RoyalQ application. So I registered and downloaded it. And then this is my Binance. My Binance is like my bank where I keep my money, okay, in the crypto space. So I've kept my money in Binance to make sure that it's safe. Nobody can access my Binance account except I allowed it to be compromised. Okay, so with my RoyalQ, all I had to do is connect my RoyalQ and my Binance together through an API process. So I used an API to link my RoyalQ to my Binance. Now, in the process of binding my RoyalQ to Binance, it's only permitted to trade for me. It cannot touch my money in Binance. It cannot withdraw my money in Binance. It can only trade. And once it trade and make profit, then the profit is made on my Binance because the trading is done there. So my capital is in my Binance and my profit is also in my Binance. Okay, so I started one of my accounts on RoyalQ 3 months ago. That's in the month of July last year. Sorry, I said July last year. July this year. I said July this year. So as you can see this is my RoyalQ, and what you're seeing right now are some of the trades that RoyalQ is trading for me. Okay, these are some of the assets. These are the coins, the cryptocurrencies that is trading for me. Okay, so you can see them, they are running trades. That's why you see them, they're in red. Some of them are in a floating loss as it were. Okay, and then here you will see this is where I select. These are the strategies. These are the strategies. You can choose any one. Okay, we have a whole lot of them. Okay, so the one I chose and recommended for our community is the JD winner. This guy, this strategist. Okay, so this is the one we use because if 5, 10, 20% in a month is not bad. I mean, if you try this kind of return in the traditional money market, oops, you know, there's no way you will get that. You see interest rate of 6% per annum, 5% per annum, 3% per annum. And if it's fixed deposit, you can even get less than 1% per annum. That's really ridiculous. Okay, so, and here you can see the application trading for me. So these are notification of trades it has taken for me today. Okay, it buys when the price is down. It waits for the price to come down, then it's going to buy. And then when the price goes up, it's going to sell. Buys when the price is down, sells when the price goes up. That's the way it works, okay? And then let's see how much profit has it made for me in 3 months. So I had $1,000 in this account. Okay, now let's look at it. So how much has it made for me in 3 months of using it? It has made $567 for me. That's 56.7%, you know, in 3 months of using this application. So if it has made 56.7%, an average of that in a month is 18.9%. So in the past 3 months, this application has averaged 18.9%. Let's just say 19% for me every single month. Okay, but in real statistics, what it has done is this. In the first month, it did 20%, second month, it did 20%, and in the third month, it did about maybe 18% or so, maybe there about something around that value. Okay, so you can see, and you know the interesting thing is when my friend gave me information about this application and I was researching, at the point when I was going to activate and use it, I told him that, you know what, and I just need this application to consistently deliver 5% return or 5% profit on, you know, and if it can do that consistently every month, 5% every month, then it's a big deal for me, and I'm going to recommend it to every member of my community. Now, but it has really, really surpassed my expectation. It has done more than I thought it could do. It has averaged 18% in a month. If it goes on at this rate, guess what? In the next 6 years, my 1,000 is going to be worth over $1 million. my $1,000 is going to be worth over $1 million. And guys, I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you. Now, this is one of the things I do as a trader. Okay, I create a financial trading plan, and so we leverage on the geometric elements in this market to actually create a plan that grows geometrically every 5 months at the estimation that my $1,000 RoyalQ gives me 20% every month on my $1,000. Okay, but I even started telling people that I think this trading plan, is personally for me, so it's not for everyone. So there's a way I work around this. Okay, so 20% is a very realistic projection for me. But what about us do something like 10% every month? 10% every month. So let me show you. Now, one of the things I learned from my mentor, who I learned about the financial market from him. One of the things I learned from him is that for you, Ayo, for you to be a billionaire, he told me, take 2,000 naira and double it, Once you successfully double 2,000 naira 10 times, you are going to be worth $1 billion naira. So when I did that calculation and I saw it, I said, wow. So that's one of the things I've been doing. All I do with business or entrepreneurship is I'm looking for those pool of businesses that can double my money at a particular rate, that can double my money for me. Okay, so I have this and I created this projection. So if at 20%, my $1,000 is going to be doubled every 5 months, and by the time it doubles it 10 times, I'm going to have $1 million, and it's going to take it just 5 years for it to do that. It's going to take it just 5 years for it to do that. Okay, just 5 years for this plan to materialize at this rate. But now look at it. Let's say all it does is even 10. Every month it does 10%. Every month it does 10%. Every month it does 10%. That means that every 10 months, your money is going to double. That means that every 10 months, your money is going to double. So in 10 months' time, at 10% rate, your $1,000, for example, is going to become $2,000. The next 10 months is going to become $4,000. The next 10 months is going to become $8,000. The next 10 months is going to become $16,000. The next 10 months is going to be $32,000. The next 10 months is going to be $64,000. The next 10 months is going to be how much is that? $108, Abi, $138 or so. So if we go on at those progression, by the time it doubles 10 times, your $10,000 or your $1,000 is going to be $1 million. Now the question is, how long is it going to take for my account to double at 10% growth every month? How long is it going to take for my account to grow from $1,000 to $1 million at 10% growth rate? I'm in my head right now, I'm calculating. It's going to take less than 10 years. It's going to be somewhere within the region of 8 years. So in 8 years, at 10% growth, your account is actually going to become $1 million. Now think about it. How long is that a time to wait to become a millionaire in dollars? Now, don't forget, like I told you at the beginning, these are strategies to actually create wealth, long-term wealth. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. But see, you need to understand that wealth is grown. Wealth is built. Wealth comes via patience. I remember reading Warren Buffett's book on trading like Buffett, and he said the first investment that gave him his first $1 billion was an investment he had for 15 years. So for 15 years, this guy was in the market. For 15 years, he kept money there. Maybe every time the market was against him, he bought more. And 15 years later, the total volume of his equity in that stock was worth over $1 billion. So that just gives you a classic example of how people actually, build wealth here. So that means if you have found this application like 4 years ago, you will be halfway into being a billionaire in dollars, a millionaire in dollars, as I'm talking to you today. Okay. But of course, there are many other things within the crypto market that can help you make money, maybe even faster. So there are a whole lot of opportunities that are explorable, and that's why it's important to be a part of this community as we begin to unveil them. Okay, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what you need to do to begin to have access and use RoyalQ. So to have access and use this application, you would need a subscription, an annual subscription of $120. So this is $120. For $120, you'll be able to use the RoyalQ app. Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to use it for $120. That's for a whole 1 year, for 1 year. Now, that means that if you activate RoyalQ today and you pay $120, you'll not be paying any other money. You will be using RoyalQ for the next 12 months, without paying. So the next time you will need to pay will be October 2022. Now, how costly is that for an application that I've been using, and with $1,000 investment, it has already done over 50% in 3 months. That means I have another 9 months to go for this application to continue to make money for me. And don't forget, I'm not involved in this whole process of this application making money for me. Now, the other thing you should note is the gas fee. There's a 20, at least it is recommended it can be less than $20 actually, $10 minimum. But we recommend at least put in $20 gas fee. So this gas fee is like your transaction fee with RoyalQ, your transaction fee. So it tells you transaction fee as you're trading and you're making profit. This gas fee is where they charge the transaction fee or for those transactions. Now that is so because they cannot access the money in your Binance, so they cannot take money from it. It's just the $20 left in your account. It will be charging it. When of course, over time is going to decline, because as it keeps charging, it keeps charging, and it's going to be reducing. By the time it's below $10, you can replenish it. You can add $10. You can add any amount of money so that it will have opportunity to keep trading. So in total, you can estimate that for you to get started, to activate RoyalQ, you need $140. So $140 will help you activate RoyalQ. $120 actually, but with the extra $20 gas fee, that's going to be $140 getting started. And after you have activated, you can now fund your RoyalQ and your Binance account. That's your bank where you keep your money. And that is the money that RoyalQ will now start trading, and you will be seeing the profit there. So how much? We say it can be as low as $100 depending on which strategy you are trading. Depending on which strategy you are trading, it can be as low as $100. But just if you are trading the strategy we recommend, however, you will need at least $155. $155. Okay. So something interesting happened, ladies and gentlemen, as I begin to round up. I think about 3 weeks or so, when after I started trading using this application, I saw something with my friend who explained RoyalQ to me. And what I saw was this. I'm about to show you. Yes, I saw this. And what is this? These are earnings, daily earnings, $368, $378, $490, $400, $361 as at that time. And I was curious, like, bro, wow, these profits are massive. You're making a lot of money. I mean, how much did you put in there? And he told me, no, he said, no, I did no. As a matter of fact, I have just $200 in my trading account. I was like, eh? So where is this $360 every day, $400 every day coming from? And then he told me, oh, it's from the RoyalQ affiliate business. I was like, okay. Of course, I know what affiliate business makes, but I just didn't know that RoyalQ affiliate business, I mean, RoyalQ has the affiliate business and they're making this kind of amount of money. So I told him, so why did you keep me out of it? I'm interested. I'd like to do it. I mean, I can't leave this money on the table and walk away. So sometimes in August, I started the affiliate business and I started sharing the information about RoyalQ with my friends. I started telling them, see guys, passive income is here. Opportunity to make some short-term money is also here. So make a decision, choose what you want to do. Now for me, the overriding principle is this. It is in this statement by Zig Ziglar. You can have everything you want in life if you will just help other people get what they want. So RoyalQ has this affiliate business plan, or better, a compensation plan that they use to reward and pay people who are part of their affiliate community. Now, don't forget that this is 100% optional. Like, I didn't have to do this when I started doing it, and you too don't have to do it if you are not interested in affiliate. If you just love the idea of this app trading for you, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. Okay, but for people who are a little more adventurous, a little more enterprising, who love the idea of making a little more money, people who have key projects that they need some quick money to take care of, this may be something that will appeal to you. So for me, in 2 months, I think it's about 3 months now, I started the affiliate business effectively in August. Okay, so between August and now, that's about 2 months. Between August and now, from the affiliate business, I think I have been able to earn. Okay, can you see me? So from the affiliate business in the past 2 months, I think it should be about 2 months now, August, September, October. So in about 2 months, I have made close to $3,000. It's actually $2,931. $2,191. In Naira, that's about almost 1.6 million in 2 months, 1.2 million Naira in 6 months. And what have I done? All I have done was just to look for guys who are hungry. Okay, all I did was look for guys who really I know are enterprising. They are hungry to really make some money. Guys who I realize that, see, when they see a good opportunity, they can really drive it. Okay, so I was able to get a few of them, 8 of them. Out of these 8 people that I got, I've been able to have about 514 people in my RoyalQ business right now. Don't forget that the power of leverage, networking on people's strengths. And you can see only 3 of them are very effective out of the 8 that I recruited. Only 3 of them are essentially effective. Okay, so that's really interesting. And for me, that's another form of passive income. But see, because it's not as if I'm not working. Of course, I'm working. As in, like, I'm providing leadership. I'm presenting like I'm doing right now. But see, in 2 months, 1.6 million naira, it's, for me, it's a money that is solving a lot of problems that I need for short-term purposes. So I don't have to put a lot of pressure on my trading plan. So my trading plan is still intact. I'm not touching the money. I'm still using it and trading until it gets to $1 million. The focus is clear. So it's really interesting. But look at it. So how does this stuff work? So this RoyalQ affiliate plan works like this. It has 6 major levels, V1 to V6. Now, as a V1, once I activate my RoyalQ account with $120, I become a V1, whether I'm even doing the affiliate business or not. It's just the way it is. So, but when I decide to do the affiliate business and I refer anyone, I earn $30 in 5-10 seconds. Once they activate, boom, my account will be credited with $30. Okay, and not only that, when people are trading, and for me, I may have to go back to my account to show you this. When people are trading, it begins to make a lot of sense for me. It's not even the activation, because for me, that's another passive income. Okay, so when people are trading, people you refer that trading, you earn about 20% on the gas fee charged on those transactions. Those gas fees are very small. They are like $1, $2, $3, $10. And sorry, they are dollars, cents, 10 cents, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, and so on and so forth. So, but that 20%, by the time it's called value, the secret of making money, value, volume, frequency, VVF. If you really want to make some really big money, you want to make generational wealth, look for something that has value and sell it to people. Number 2 thing you will need to do is build huge volume. That is, get many people to use that thing that you have found that has value. The more people that use it, the more money you make. But then for you to make generational money from it, make sure that people, those numbers, those volume, they use it regularly. They frequently use it. So as many people can reorder that product of value, then that means you are going to have sustained wealth. So it's that concept here that is playing out here. Okay. So the more people the more volume I have in my business, in my RoyalQ business, who are trading, the more income I can make. I'm going to show you that in a moment. But see, as a V2, you earn $20 to $50 every day. So who is a V2? V2 is someone who personally referred 3 people. So I showed you, I have actively referred 8 people, just 8 people. And those 8 people have created a community of 500 people, okay, in my business. Now, once you're 3 people, you have a community of 20. From these 3 people you have personally referred, you start to earn $20 to $50 every day. $20 to $50 every day. Now, a V3 earns $80 to $200 daily. But a V3 is someone who has personally referred 5 people. And from these 5 people, you have been able to grow. 3 of these 5 people have been able to produce a V2 in the organization. So once 3 of them are able to produce a V2 each in the organizations, okay, you become a V3 and you earn $80 to $200. Now, as a V4, you actually earn $200 to $1,000 daily. $200 to $1,000 daily. And for you to do that, you just need to have 8 personal activations. And out of that 8, 3 of them produce a V3 each in the organizations. Once they achieve that, you start earning $200 to $1,000 daily. Now, note that this is an estimated average daily income range. So, in fact, most time it's usually more than that. Now, a V5 is somebody who earns $2,000 to $5,000 daily, every day. And guess what? You just need 12 activations. Now, with 12 activations, okay, that is 12 people you refer to personally who activate with your link. And then once three of them are able to produce V4 in their organizations, okay, you become a V5 and you earn $2,000 to $5,000 daily. Now, V6 is the last one as we know it today, and you need 20 personal activations, 20 of them. Now, once you have 20 of them, and you have 3 of these 20 who are able to produce V5 in their organization. So once you have V5 in your organization, you start to earn nothing less than $5,000 every day. Actually, nothing less than $10,000, because at this stage you earn different rewards and commissions. You add everything together, it cannot be less than $10,000 every single day. Okay, so my friend that I showed you his result earlier, today is a V4, and his present earning is over $1,000 daily. It's over $1,000 daily. It is really, really mind-blowing. He's here in Nigeria, earning nothing less than 500,000 naira every day. At least I know he has been earning it since sometimes in September. Since September, he has been earning $1,000 every day. He's very close to V5 right now, very close to being a V5. So ladies and gentlemen, I mean, don't forget, this is money on the table. You have the option to ignore it, or you have the option to say, okay, Lord, I'm going to give it a shot, pretty much like I did. I said, I'm going to give it a shot. And I've been really impressed by the result I've seen within the space of 2 months that I know. I'm typically not, but see, I'm really impressed by what he's doing. I'm really impressed by what he's doing. Really, really impressed by what he's doing. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to wrap it up here and maybe give room for 1 or 2 questions to be asked, and then we call it a day. Okay, someone is asking for the recording. Okay, yeah, the recording will be made available. I will drop it. Okay, I'll make it available. Okay, so guys, thank you for being part of this call. It's 9 o'clock exactly, and this is the part where I would like to take. If you have a question, I think I have time to take 1 question at least. 1 question at least, okay? So if you have a question, please let me take it, okay? If there is a question, let's see. You can raise your hand or you can type it in the chat box if you have a question. Okay. Okay, awesome. I'm not getting any question, but I have. Yeah, it is. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Ojo. Thank you. Yes, RoyalQ is amazing. The opportunity is amazing. It's life-changing. It's absolutely life-changing. Okay, so what you want to do is reach out to the person who gave you the link to be part of this presentation tonight. Okay, just that we have time is gone. I would have loved to take at least, brief from 1 or 2 people, testimony from 1 or 2 people who have actually started using RoyalQ. It's no brainer. It's just amazing. Amazing. Let me see if we can do that under 30 seconds. I have Shadrach. Shadrach, hi. How are you doing, Shadrach?
I am fine. Good evening.
How are you doing? Are you still making money from RoyalQ, please?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We can't hear you, Shadrach. So could you talk louder?
Yes.
You're still making money. Wow.
Oh, yes.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're moving into the next level. I love that. TLM, thank you. We're moving into the next level. So Shedrack is still very much working. I remember when Shedrack came in, I think within 2 weeks or 1 week, he had made about 3%. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I have Clara. Clara is asking question, I guess. So let me quickly take Clara. Clara, good evening. How are you doing?
Okay.
Okay, you can go ahead and unmute.
Thank you so much,
Clara,
Pastor
yeah.
Ayo. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
This is
Clara.
a wonderful presentation. You've really done justice to it. I'm super excited because, you know, when I came in, I listened to your presentation and I was like, this is an opportunity I don't have to just miss out. And I took a look and I did my own research because I like researching before I jump into an opportunity. And I found out that one thing that blew my mind is that my money is still with me. That the robot is just simply taking a look at what I have on my account and they are trading on my behalf. And this is a hands-free opportunity where I don't even have to do anything. Even when I'm sleeping, the robot is still working because I have given the robot strategies to work on my behalf. So I was really excited. And I would like to tell you that within 15 days of trading, I have been able to generate more than 20%, you know.
Wait, let me, within 15 days?
Yes, I can share my screen.
Wow.
With you. I have been able to generate more than 20%.
Please share. Like, that. Wait,
yes.
wait. Where's my, wow. Even
Okay,
me, I've not been able to do that.
Let me quickly log in with my
see
phone.
that. You can share. Go ahead and
I know.
share.
I saw your result and I was like, what is the magic? I'm really blessed. Let me show you.
Please share your results. Like, wow. 20 in 15 days. Guys. Oh, mama. It's really exciting. Okay.
Just give me a second to log in with my phone so that I can share because my RoyalQ is on my phone.
Okay.
So guys, if you're here and you're listening to us, it's an opportunity you don't have to leave.
I'm telling you,
it's life-changing. And just be assured that robots cannot sell at loss. So your money is still intact. That is one thing you have to be aware of, that your money is still intact. So go ahead, just get to the person that invited you tonight. Tell them to give you the link. You can see it's not even expensive and robot is not even charging much, but you can really do great, okay? All right. Can you make me a co-host on?
Yeah, you are. You're already a co-host.
All right.
You're already a co-host.
No, on my phone. On
okay.
This, the other I'm
okay, on your phone.
Down.
What's the name on your phone?
Clara Muzie too, where I'm having my
video. Okay. Yeah, that's.
Okay, let me quickly open my RoyalQ. Okay, so let's go to the revenue.
Yeah.
So you can see.
Oh my God.
So you can see my earning.
This is impressive.
It's even more than your own.
It is.
So
I'll come and learn your trick and your magic.
Yes, I'll give you my strategy.
That's what we are talking about.
I'll give you my strategy.
Maggie is shouting. Maggie is shouting right now. Like, are you kidding me?
So and then I still, you know, when you are talking about reward, you know, I've not opened this for some time. This is the first time I'm saying this. Imagine. This is the first time I'm saying this, that I'm even having more money on the reward also.
On the reward, yeah,
that's true. And guys, if you're here tonight, one thing you have to understand is that this extra income that goes with affiliates, RoyalQ is not taking your friend's capital or anything. This is out of what RoyalQ is generating on their own income. That's where
true.
they are giving you percentages. So your money is even secured. From their own earning, they are paying out people that are ready to talk about RoyalQ. And this is the exciting part of it. You got nothing to lose using this application.
Wow, that's amazing.
This is really breaking ground in the financial world today.
Absolutely. So people, there's no brainer, guys. I think without much further ado, there's no brainer. I said if I had time, I would show you one of my portfolio. Let me just see if I can quickly do this in 2 minutes. Okay, so this was a portfolio I started building, I think 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I started building this. I started building this portfolio in January. So that's like 10 months ago. 10 months ago. This was a $1,500, I think, portfolio. And you can see in 10 months, it's already grown by 171%. 171, 3,500 has grown to over $11,555 in 10 months. Okay, why did I go out of my way to share that with you? Just to let you know, see, this crypto market is the next phase of money, is the next place where you can make, if you understand it and you can leverage on RoyalQ that we are sharing with you today, you are on your path to creating an amazing, sustainable wealth for yourself, for your family, and so on and so forth. So I want to say thank you for being part of this call. Please reach out back to the person who invited you and make sure you jump on it as fast as possible. Madam Clara, we'll definitely be talking
Thank you so
much
much.
later. So you can take my word on that. We are sure definitely talking much later. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of this call. Wishing you a beautiful night rest, and then we look forward to seeing you join our community. God bless you.
All right.